Hello and welcome to the number one wrestling podcast in the world. We are back. This is again Eric, my brother Elvis, co-host of again the greatest wrestling podcast in the universe.
The number one.
Number one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be number one until we say it.
Yeah.
We are back with a new episode. Of course, bringing you the weekly news and everything that's been occurring within WWE and AEW. How did you enjoy this week of wrestling?
It was, to be honest, decent. It's all promos. We got back-to-back pay-per-views coming up.
This kid always says it's all promos. Again, no shit.
I mean, what do you want me to say? All right, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, Raw was actually pretty good.
Raw was
and
pretty
then
good.
SmackDown, although not much happened. Well, let me say this: it was short, obviously, because it's 2 hours, but so they didn't have a lot of matches, but the promos were actually really good. We had some crazy heel turns, and
I prefer the 2 hours over 3 hours, though, to be honest.
Yeah, I get tired after the last hour.
Yeah,
Raw,
for
this
real.
is really good.
But yeah, in terms of
my fault. Yeah, Dynamite was actually really good too.
Yeah, Dynamite was good. I enjoyed it. But yeah, in terms of top stories, it wasn't really anything, right? I tried to look. There's just obviously there's a bunch of rumors always.
We'll definitely have some top stories after the next couple of weeks. We got upcoming pay-per-views and stuff.
Yeah, they're excited for that.
As of now, literally nothing really happened other than what happened on the rest
the
of the
actual shows. Yeah. I guess we can just jump right into it, and we can get into WWE Raw. Let me just change these colors because why the hell not? Okay.
Damn.
Sorry, that was probably loud. Anyways, let's just get into WWE Raw. So the show consisted of just a bunch of promos and
I just said,
some decent matches though. There was some pretty good matches.
Yeah.
So the first thing that of course did occur was Seth Rollins opening up the show, basically thanking Sami Zayn for stopping Priest from cashing in his Money in the Bank. Of course, that was because at Crown Jewel, Priest was about to cash in, and Sami Zayn came out and stopped him. He stole the Money in the Bank from him and ran away. That was really freaking funny. I was dying at that part.
Sami Zayn obviously said, I didn't do it for you. He just wants to stop the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't care about stuff or anything. He's just I just don't want.
But Rollins, he offered the World Heavyweight Championship match to Sami, which at first Sami was a little iffy about it, which I was kind of weird. But
Sami said he didn't want to fight a broken champion.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and then and Seth was kind of pissed off at that. Eventually Seth tells him that they're both broken, and Sami does accept the match,
and it was on Raw.
It was on Raw, so it was a fire main event. Was that a main event? Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was the main event.
I don't know if we should talk about it now. We should just wait.
We can get into it because this is a top story. This is a good story, actually. Yes, of course, the match goes on. It is the main event, so we jump ahead a little bit. Seth ends up defeating Sami Zayn. Of course, we knew that.
And of course,
it was a good match, though. Really good match. I enjoyed it. Every day was really, really action-packed. And then, of course, as you were going to say, go ahead.
Freaking Judgment Day, always getting involved. They come out and start jumping Sami Zayn and Rollins, and then Jey Uso comes out to help, and then of course the superhero Cody Rhodes comes out to help like always, which leads to an all-out brawl. They're all just kicking each other's ass, and then you have
they're all
Adam Pearce comes out pissed off on the microphone saying he's tired of this.
Yeah,
and then what we were saying a while ago, they made a Survivor Series War Games.
They finally announced War Games.
They finally announced it, but we all
knew what was going to happen.
Were saying
yeah, but finally they announced it. Very excited.
Yeah. We still might put more people added to the teams.
I think one more.
That's one kind of rumor. One more each.
I think one more each, and I think one of them is going to be Randy Orton
and Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre
to the Judgment Day.
Drew McIntyre to Judgment Day. Yeah. That would be fire.
That's going to happen. I'm pretty sure he's already going to be.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. No, I think Randy Orton's going to be the fifth member for
hopefully
Cody and them. And then
I hope so.
Drew McIntyre. Yeah, that's fire. I didn't even think about that.
If
Drew
not,
McIntyre to Judgment Day.
I just want Randy Orton to get right into the title picture.
Yeah.
That'll be fire.
But yeah, damn. Oh wow. Now I'm really excited. I really hope that because we've been saying
Drew McIntyre.
We really want Drew McIntyre to be heel. And then of course, so let's just say the actual team. So the teams are going to be so far: Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Versus Judgment Day, which consists of course, Dirty Dom, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and I guess JD.
And it's going to be 5-on-5. Like you said. It's going to be Damian. Most likely going to be Drew McIntyre. We don't know if it's going to be Randy. It's just that
would be fine,
great suggestion. But
yeah. Well, I did hear rumors.
Think about who else it could be.
No, I heard rumors that he is supposed to make his return at Survivor Series. I feel like it's going to be a surprise entrance.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think who else is really a part of all that.
I don't know.
I mean, we're gonna get freaking Kevin Owens. Well, no, he's involved.
He's doing his own thing right now. Funny thing too. Let's talk about it on SmackDown. It was really funny. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I guess Randy Orton makes sense, even though he hasn't really gotten involved in any of these storylines.
Yeah, but
him inserting himself in anything is gonna be fire.
Yeah, it's Randy Orton. He can turn himself in anything. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, really excited for that. War Games is gonna be fire.
Yeah.
Survivor Series is looking like a really stacked card. Really excited for it. Of course, when that week comes, we'll give our little predictions and stuff for that.
And then a recap after.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, so I guess this is connected to it. We can talk about first we had like Damian Priest backstage. He was pissed. He came up to the
judge. Yeah, this was earlier.
But he was pissed about Seth Rollins offering Sami Zayn a title match. He's like, "How do you just get offered a title match? Like, he deserves it." But he said they were going to make things right tonight. Which, I mean, well, first they defeated the New Day, the Judgment Day.
Yeah, Judgment Day faced the New Day, and Balor and Priest ended up winning very impressively.
Yeah,
like they looked really good in that match.
And then I guess they made things right. I guess by jumping freaking Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins.
Yeah,
that's what they said they were gonna do. But now they got the.
Also Priest has his briefcase back.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn had to give his briefcase to had to give him it back, so he gave it to I think Adam Pearce, and Pearce ended up giving it to Priest. That was it wasn't really shown on screen, but apparently happened off screen.
There you go, Pearce.
Yeah,
Tony Khan probably would have been scared to go get it.
Oh my god!
But this is all storyline.
Exactly. Yeah. A funny thing that happened: Nakamura faced Tozawa and absolutely destroyed him.
I didn't even write that down.
I thought
it was funny.
I wrote it down because it's hilarious, and I'm loving the Tozawa storyline. It's so funny. I don't know. And then Nakamura, of course, proven that he's still going to be a top guy, which I'm really excited for because all of his promos have been clean and fire, and I love it.
We had I guess should we talk about that battle royal, that women's battle royal?
Yeah, let's talk about
interesting.
That. Yeah, it was a battle royal for the number one contender spot, and whoever won was, of course, going to face Rhea Ripley at Survivor Series. And Zoe Stark ended up winning, which I thought was pretty cool.
I thought it was cool. I didn't think she was going to win. I was thinking, who the hell was I thinking? I mean, I thought Shayna Baszler was going to win.
That would have been a good option too. I mean, honestly, the top
or somebody new, because we already had all of them just face Rhea Ripley, even though it was a fatal 5-way. I thought they were gonna, but I don't know who's that worthy. I don't really know who's worthy of beating Rhea.
In terms of the three people I thought were gonna win, I thought it was either gonna be Zoe Stark, Shayna Baszler, or I thought it was gonna be Nia again.
No, it was not gonna be. Nobody wants Nia.
I didn't want Nia to win. I'm just saying. I just thought that they were gonna make him win.
Nah.
But I'm happy with the result of Zoe Stark. If not Zoe Stark, Shayna Baszler would have been fine too.
I mean, they both coming off like huge, like Shayna Baszler had that Rousey win.
Yeah.
And then Zoe Stark, didn't she be or she got well, she had what the hell was her name?
What?
Who was her by her side for all these months? Remember Trish Stratus.
Yeah, how do you forget Trish Stratus?
Oh no, it just slipped my mind. It's been a while since we've seen her.
Yeah. No, but yeah, Zoe Stark is a great wrestler, so I'm really excited for that match. I know it's going to be a banger of a match.
Yeah, it'll be a good match.
Very excited for it. I think Rhea's going to come out on top because Mommy's always on top, but we'll see. We'll see exactly what happens there. In terms of other storylines that have been going on now, of course, The Miz, there was a fatal 4-way to see who was going to face Gunther at Survivor Series.
First of all, confusion.
Yeah.
Confusing as hell, but it was a great match.
So it was The Miz versus Ricochet versus Ivar versus Bronson Reed. All four of them have been putting on banger matches the past couple of weeks, so I thought it was great for all four of them to be involved in the number one contender match.
Yeah.
And The Miz ended up picking up the win, which was good. And the confusion, I think you're talking about like the ending, right?
The ending, but I don't even place first of all, let's talk about the ending, I guess. Ivar, didn't he do like a moonsault or something onto Ricochet? And then Miz hit his finisher on
Skull Crusher finale.
Yeah. So they were both pinning
each other.
They were both pinning two dudes at the same time.
Yeah. But Ricochet
kicked out. Miz ended up pinning Bronson Reed, right?
Yeah.
Which wasn't supposed to happen.
What?
Ricochet was not supposed to kick out. I saw apparently it was actually supposed to be a triple threat: Ivar, Miz, first, and Gunther, which would have been fire.
That would have been crazy.
But because they're like really impressed apparently about what Ivar, his moves and everything and his agility.
I'm impressed with
Ivar.
We've seen
his last few matches. He's been going crazy. But I don't even blame Ricochet. I don't know if you saw early in the match, he landed on his head.
Yeah, he's in concussion protocol.
He definitely had a concussion and he was out of it the rest of the match. He still actually did some moves and stuff, but right after that, when he got up, he went, I remember somebody went for a clothesline, he ducked, he just fell on the floor. You can tell he was out of it a little bit. I thought they were gonna pull him.
Well, he's on concussion protocol apparently. So hopefully speedy recovery there. But
they showed the replay 5 times. They were like, look at his head, look at that was he hit his head hard. He fell right on his head.
No, but I think the right person won, The Miz.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm just.
However, you're right. A triple
that would have been fire.
Yeah, that would have been.
Really and I'm pretty sure they were gonna do a triple threat because they probably didn't want. Maybe they just didn't want maybe the Miz to get pinned or Ivor. I don't know.
Probably. Yeah.
But Miz versus Gunther. I feel sorry for the Miz. The Miz is a beast though, but them chops, his chest's gonna be purple.
Yeah, I think Gunther's gonna win, obviously.
Yeah. I don't even know who's worthy of defeating Gunther. That's another conversation.
But if they keep building up the Miz, that'd be pretty.
Well,
I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, that would be pretty good.
Remember, we talked about Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah, I want Dragunov.
That's still.
Yeah.
That's
but right now he's NXT champion.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be
doing a great job down there too. But yeah, if they hold off on it, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, that of course the Miz. Now we're gonna get the Miz versus Gunther at Survivor Series again. As we said, Survivor Series is gonna be
Survivor Series is
stacked right now. Yeah, finally.
Yeah, because some pay-per-views lately have been iffy.
Yeah, a little iffy. Matches. Yeah, in terms of we were talking about Gunther and he is part of Imperium. There was also the match between the Creed brothers and DIY. Creed brothers ended up picking up the win, but it was because Kaiser got involved and ended up kicking Gargano in the face. Basically,
yeah, he kicked him right in the face.
Yeah, I like that they're pushing the Creed brothers though, because the Creed brothers are actually great wrestlers.
So you got this really young tag team, they're getting pushed, which is great. And then you also got that rivalry between DIY and Imperium, which I don't know if I don't think they announced anything yet, but they're probably pretty sure they're gonna announce something for Survivor Series.
I feel like they're probably fighting a pre-show.
Probably they should do a ladder, not a ladder match.
There's no title involved.
Yeah, a street fight or something like that.
Street fight would be nice.
Table match. Don't just do a regular match.
I think that in terms of that storyline, I think what's going to happen is Gargano and Ciampa are going to beat Imperium, and then that's going to lead to actually this dude getting kicked out of Imperium.
Yeah, Giovanni Vinci.
Yeah, Giovanni Vinci is going to end up getting kicked out after they lose.
That's going to be hilarious.
Yeah, can't wait for that because I feel like it's going to be a fun moment.
You think they'll ever add somebody else to Imperium?
Well, yeah, I think we talked about that a couple weeks ago. I think they might, however, I'm not sure who.
I don't know who's worthy. He's got to, because
you know what would be pretty cool. I don't know if it makes sense, but Dijak from NXT would be pretty clean. Because he's a big dude. They kind of need
Gunther's really
Gunther's their enforcer, but Gunther's the
leader.
Boss.
You usually don't have enforcers. He's the leader and the enforcer.
But I mean, you got to think about something just dropped.
Camera.
Something just dropped off camera.
We can keep going.
Yeah, but anyways, but everybody needs an enforcer. I mean, look at Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has Solo.
Solo, yeah.
Yeah, and Roman Reigns is bigger than Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that was basically everything that did happen on WWE Raw. It was pretty decent. I mean, I enjoyed it.
It was decent. It got good build up to Survivor Series, and also now we got more storylines.
A lot of the matches actually made sense for once, which was good.
Now we got more storylines, then they'll lead to more matches. Obviously, like we just said, DIY versus Imperium, maybe, hopefully. Yeah. But of course, the exciting thing to come out of this was War Games being announced. I can't wait for it. Yeah.
And like you said, damn, is Drew McIntyre is the heel on it? Oh,
they're gonna add somehow this week or the week after before. They're gonna somehow have Drew McIntyre full blown heel get involved in something.
That'd be clean. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it for WWE Raw. I guess we can go ahead and move into WWE SmackDown. Okay, let's get into our WWE SmackDown review. Yeah, what did you think of SmackDown?
SmackDown was really good. It was obviously promos, but it was really funny. You had Kevin Owens on commentary.
Kevin Owens on commentary was funny.
In place for Corey Graves, so shout out Corey Graves. He had a baby. Yeah, overall pretty funny show. Crazy U-turns with storylines. Yeah, we predicted.
Yeah, we didn't predict all of them, but
we
predict
some of them.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, let's just get into the first segment of the show, which was one of the big segments of the show, which was LWO opening up the show, and of course with Rey Mysterio basically saying how he's upset that he lost. He blames it on Logan, blames it on the ref. And then Carlito comes out. Carlito comes out basically saying like, "Hey, like you're blaming the wrong people. Like you shouldn't blame Logan. You shouldn't blame the ref. You should blame Santos Escobar."
He's 100% right.
He is 100% right. Because we were saying last week, we were like, "This dude left the brass knuckles on the apron. Why the hell would you do that?"
That was clear. Like
it seemed like it was like on purpose.
No, it was on purpose.
Definitely on purpose. So I don't blame Carlito for saying that. But yeah, of course, obviously Santos is getting mad at Carlito, arguing, pissed off because he's just like, "What are you doing?"
He just leaves, runs away, runs to the left, leaves through the crowd like pouting like a child.
Yeah, he's just mad.
He's just left pissed off to the crowd.
Exactly. And then that leads to like the first match of the night, which was Carlito versus Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley ends up picking up the win via distraction with Street Profits, which of course they're going to do that. They're heels. Good move because I like the Street Profits and hoping that they give Street Profits and Bobby Lashley more screen time because I think they deserve it. Of course, after the match, which is like the big part that actually happened during this segment, was Carlito was getting jumped by the Street Profits, and Santos Escobar comes down to the ring, but he just watches.
He just stood there looking at him like, I don't care.
Yeah, he's just watching like Carlito get jumped.
So after like a minute, him just getting jumped, Rey Mysterio had to come out with a chair, which they left, and they were just arguing. Him and Santos Escobar.
Yeah, Rey and Santos started arguing because Rey was basically saying like, "Wait, why didn't you help him? Your family, blah blah blah." And then he goes to consult Carlito, and then boom, Santos Escobar finally turns on Rey, which we've been saying was going to happen for a long time.
So then obviously Rey had to get him back.
Yeah.
But then Rey tried to apologize and help him up. Santos Escobar pushed him right into the turnbuckle or post, whatever. And then he got his leg lodged in between like the steel steps and the post, the steel post.
Yeah.
Which Escobar kicked, so obviously he's gonna have a leg injury now.
Yeah, he's drop kicked it. So it looks like a storyline leg injury for Rey Mysterio. Of course, after he was just like, you made me do this, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Zelina Vega comes out saying like, "What are you doing? You destroyed LWO." And Santos was saying like, "Hey, like no, like I started this,"
and he did.
Which he didn't because it happened. Like, LWO was like 20 years old, but I get what he meant.
He restarted it.
Yeah. But yeah, he was basically saying like, "I'm the one who started this. Like you made me do this, blah blah blah." And
so Santos versus Rey for possibly Survivor Series. We'll see what happens there.
We'll see.
Well, Rey has the storyline injury, but still, we'll see.
I'm excited because, like we said last week, it didn't need the title, and now that Rey doesn't have the title, it's a perfect way to actually, build this up and actually have that match.
Yeah. Now we got to figure out what happens with the United States title with Logan.
Yeah, I'm not sure who Logan's going to face. Everybody's involved in the Judgment Day storyline or the Bloodline storyline. So
at least everybody probably that's like probably worthy of that. I mean, you got Shinsuke, but I don't know.
Shinsuke would be nice, but I don't think they're going to put him against Logan yet.
Yeah,
I feel like Shinsuke has to win his next rivalry.
Yeah, and then he doesn't even have. He just fought Tozawa. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like when they put him in a rivalry, I think he has to win it because he lost the last one.
And then he already had Ricochet. He already beat him. So I don't really know who. We'll figure it out maybe in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, after Survivor Series. A couple weeks after Survivor Series, he'll definitely come back on screen, and we'll see exactly who he's going to face. No idea as of yet. I think KO would be nice. KO would be nice. Sami Zayn would be nice. Like, well, out of them two, I think that those like make the most logical sense.
KO probably because he's on SmackDown. So
yeah, true. But yeah, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see because they're excited for that. But yeah, after this we had LA Knight. I guess we could talk about that now. LA Knight basically coming out and saying that he would have won if not for Jimmy. He got screwed out, which he did. Everybody does.
Everybody that faces Roman gets screwed out.
Exactly. But yeah, LA Knight saying that he had Roman dead to rights. He was going to win. And then he gets interrupted by Grayson Waller.
Yeah.
And LA Knight just freaking flames Grayson Waller.
He owned him on the mic, called him a kangaroo jackass.
Yeah. It's really funny. A whole bunch
he owned him on the mic.
Yeah.
That led to that match. So obviously LA Knight beat him.
Yeah, LA Knight destroyed Grayson Waller, as he should. I love it though because it shows LA Knight. It's still not done with the bloodline. He's still going to be
momentum hasn't gone down.
No, it's gone up. That crowd reaction was still crazy, better than ever.
Well, you saw Crown Jewel, like they had it said LA Knight, and they also said it in their language.
Yeah, it was cool.
Everybody had that.
Yeah, it was really, 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 really cool to see. But anyways, I'm really excited because it looks like LA Knight's momentum isn't getting pushed down at all.
Yeah, he ain't done with the bloodline yet, so we'll see what that leads to.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very excited for it.
Oh wait, you know what? Didn't we just say? Oh no, wait, no, this is a different story. No, I was gonna talk about how they're gonna have Survivor Series with
What?
remember just Judgment Day, but I was thinking the Bloodline, but I forgot it ain't the Blood. I was gonna say LA Knight could go on team with Cody.
Yeah, but
Rhodes.
it's not the bloodline.
It's not the Bloodline. I almost got
no,
confused.
Definitely not.
So yeah, he's gonna have to figure something out for a Survivor Series.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I think I had like another week to like build something for that. We'll see.
Maybe Solo or something. I don't
Probably.
know. Oh wait, doesn't he? He actually fights Jimmy then the next Friday, I think.
Yeah, next Friday he's gonna fight Jimmy. That's
so
gonna be
maybe
fun to
that
watch.
leads to something with Solo or something.
That'd be cool. Especially because Solo destroyed John Cena.
Yeah, Solo's on fire right now.
Yeah,
so.
Solo is on fire right now. So we'll see. But of course, another big thing, like huge thing that happened on WWE
Probably
SmackDown. Probably the biggest thing that happened was the whole damage control segment. Damage control came out with Bayley. Bayley was basically asking Io, like, why is Kairi Sane there? She had it under control, and basically saying like, she had beef with Kairi Sane prior.
Yeah.
Because as we both know, Kairi Sane, her last time that she was in WWE prior to her coming back was Bayley beating the crap out of her backstage.
Jumped her.
Yeah, and that was the last time we ever saw Kairi Sane. So obviously there's beef there. But yeah, Io was basically saying like, no, like she's my friend. She was there to help. She's just gonna make damage control stronger. And then Kairi Sane gets on the mic and basically says like, we're cool, which I think is bullcrap.
Yeah, I don't believe it, but
I don't believe her.
As of now, she forgave her, and they did like a group hug, like a little awkward group hug.
Yeah, a little very awkward.
It was funny. Hug. Bayley was like, I don't do this. I don't hug it. I don't do this anymore.
Yeah, she was because she used to be a hugger. Now she's just in the middle like, I hate this.
But Bianca came out. She then came out and challenged them to like a match, but she also came out with Charlotte and then Asuka.
Yeah, she said she had some friends
which
who also
led
hate
to
damage control.
Damage control versus that team, which led to the main event, which we can get into.
Yeah, so
a really good match.
Yeah, it was Damage Control versus Asuka versus Charlotte Flair versus Bianca Belair, which ended in no contest. But again, you can go ahead and explain exactly.
Yeah, what happened. So Bianca Belair during the match, she was hurt. She was looking to tag in Asuka. Asuka turned on her, spit her in the face with that mist.
Loved it.
Yeah. And then she went. They hugged Damage Control. That ended the match right there. So they joined Damage Control.
Yeah. So the match ended in no contest. Asuka, of course, spit the freaking mist in Belair's face.
Yeah.
And she joined Damage Control, which made perfect sense because she is friends with. Was it with Kairi Sane? They were in a tag team together. After that, they won a tag team championship together as well.
Yeah.
And it just makes sense. It's perfect.
So after that, they like jumped them. Shotzi came out, but it was too many. Damage Control got 5 members now. So
yeah, they got 5 members.
They stood tall. They jumped everybody.
Yeah, I enjoyed it though. I mean, like,
so this new Damage Control, this faction is gonna be.
Yeah, I remember like a couple like months ago, everybody was saying Damage Control is going to split. Like they don't really have anything else to go for, and now they're just building up momentum, which I'm really, really excited for.
Now they're getting stronger, just like how Judgment Day was going to split apparently.
Oh, yeah, a couple months.
And now they're getting stronger.
Yeah, the WWE's build is like. They're booking their factions a lot.
They're really good with
like really
factions,
good right now. Yeah, really good right now.
So this might be, I was saying, like a preview for Survivor Series. You got that 5 from Damage Control versus, obviously, you got Charlotte and Bianca Belair. They got to get more people.
Yeah, Shotzi's probably. I think Becky Lynch probably.
Becky Lynch, and I have no idea who that other 5th member would be.
I'd be surprised if Becky Lynch isn't involved because she doesn't really have anything else, and they're going to put her on Survivor Series.
But if she does involve, they still need one more. Like they need 2 people.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm excited. I'm excited to see who it's going to be, but I have no idea. No idea at all.
But they'll build it in the next couple of weeks. We'll see what happens there. But
yeah,
I think Damage Control might win that.
Damage Control has to.
Damage Control is going to win that.
They have to.
They just got together. So
yeah, I think Damage Control is going to go off now. I feel like Asuka and Kairi Sane are going to win the tag titles back, which is probably going to give it some more relevancy.
Yeah,
can't wait.
Io keeps her gold.
And then Bayley's going to be left out, and then they're finally going to turn on Bayley. I think that's when Bayley's going to go face.
They kick Bayley out. Then it builds Bayley versus Io rivalry all the way to WrestleMania.
Yeah, and then they face each other.
It doesn't have to be. It could be all the way to be Elimination Chamber or something.
No,
well, not really.
I think they need to hold it out till Mania. That's a Mania match right there.
Yeah.
And then Bayley can finally go back to being, Bayley, the Bayley we all know.
Yeah, not the hugger, but.
No, but we mean like the person who's like actually like really good, dominant and stuff. Because right now she's been taking L's back to back for Io. So
yeah.
It's
a good friend.
Yeah, I always thought it was going to be Bayley turning on Io, but now it just seems like Io.
It went the other way around.
Yeah, they're going to turn on Bayley,
which gave us a curveball, which is good. It's cool. I don't like when we say everything that comes true.
It's smart. I like it. I think eventually they're going to turn on her, and they're going to kick her out of Damage Control, and then we're going to get that match, and I can't wait for it. That's gonna be a fire match.
So Survivor Series looking great. That's still 2 weeks, so we still got more storylines to build before.
Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Like we said on SmackDown, we're finally going to get Santos versus Ray because Santos finally turned on Ray. LA Knight's still involved with the Bloodline, which
we'll see
good,
what happens there. He's
hopefully.
going to fight Jimmy now on SmackDown.
Yeah, he'll probably get a rematch eventually. We'll see. Of course, and then the whole humongous thing with Damage Control and getting that extra member in Asuka, which I love Asuka as a heel, so this is perfect for me. But yeah, that was basically it for WWE SmackDown. Guess we can go ahead and get into our AEW reviews now. Okay, let's finally get into our AEW review. Of course, we're going to start off with AEW Dynamite. What do you think of Dynamite?
Dynamite was really good. We had a championship match on it, a bunch of other storylines going on.
It was good, except there was one thing that I did not like, but we'll get into that when we get into it. But yeah, let's just get into it because Dynamite was actually pretty good, except for this one thing. I'll mention it later. But anyways, AEW Fire promo started up with MJF basically hyping up the mention against Daniel Garcia. Basically saying like, hey, like I need to see the real professional fighter, Daniel Garcia, instead of the sports entertainer, dancing Daniel Garcia.
Yeah.
And of course, they had that match. The match was pretty good too. It was MJF versus Daniel Garcia, obviously
for the world title too.
For the world title. It was good. It was decent. Of course, it ended because Daniel Garcia tried to do the freaking dance while he had MJF in a submission hold, and MJF just reversed it and grabbed his arm and ended up making Daniel Garcia tap out, which is good because it shows that he needs to go back to his professional wrestler gimmick instead of his dancing gimmick. Because if you keep doing the dancing gimmick,
because I remember a few years ago he was not even a few years like last year he was a beast.
Yeah, they booked him really good. He's a good wrestler. It's just that gimmick got over so well. He just has to keep doing it, unfortunately.
But he tried to shake hands with like Max sportsmanship like he does. 2.0 they wouldn't let him twice. He tried to do it. They wouldn't even let him do it.
Yeah, no,
that's gonna lead to. We've been saying for a while. Remember, they wouldn't even let him dance like a while either.
Yeah, eventually he's gonna leave that group and then he's gonna do his own thing, and I can't wait for it.
I can't wait for that.
But yeah, probably we can talk about this too in the thing. MJF was talking to Adam Cole again via video.
Oh yeah.
In the beginning, and then Roderick Strong comes out basically saying like, "Can you believe like MJF didn't pick me to be his tag team partner at Full Gear or something like that?" And MJF says leaves, and then obviously Adam Cole gets annoyed and hangs up the phone call. Roger Strong says it's his time to show everybody who he is, and he's going to show his best friend that he's still a legend basically.
Adam.
Yeah, yeah. I'm loving the whole Roger Strong thing. It's great. But yeah, let's talk about.
First of all,
go ahead.
Roger Strong, so inspirational.
So inspirational, yeah.
That commentator is hilarious.
But yeah, let's get into whatever else happened. So of course, Sting and Darby just beat some jobbers who were just
I didn't even mention.
Yeah, not really anything to mention there. Fire match between Swerve and Penta, which we already knew that match was gonna be great. Two of the best wrestlers on the fucking planet, and two of the best wrestlers on AEW. So yeah, it was Swerve versus Penta. It was a great match in which Swerve ended up picking up the win. But as soon as he won, Hangman came out the chair and beat the living crap out of Swerve.
Yeah, he beat the hell out of him. Then he hit a dead eye off the stage onto a table.
And through a table. Yeah, it was fire. It was a great way to like show like the heat between them. I was so happy.
It was funny. That. I have Swerve on Instagram. He posted like all the photos, even him knocked on the table, and he just put like, "I'll see you soon."
Yeah, it was great. Loving Swerve. I still hope he beats Hangman.
Swerve for champion. That's what I want.
Yeah, I still think Swerve should beat Hangman.
And he should run Collision.
Yeah. No, Swerve is great. He needs to. Yeah, honestly, him running Collision, I wouldn't mind that at all. Him or Malachi Black, for sure.
Well, yeah, we need more than one because Malachi Black is part of a group. You still need that one single.
Yeah. No, I agree. Well, Swerve is part of a group
House of Black is already. Yeah, they're kind of running it already.
Yeah, but they need more TV time still.
Yeah,
they need to do something. Malachi needs singles matches for sure to show off like.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, besides the point. So it was a great way for Swerve to pick up a win and show that momentum. And of course, Hangman finally getting his get back for Swerve basically getting inside of his house, which was crazy.
So we're gonna have the second match at Full Gear. That's gonna be fire.
Yeah, it was. Of course, then we had Omega and Jericho promo backstage, which was interrupted by the Young Bucks. Omega calls them whiny little bitchs.
Yeah.
It was a little callback to what CM Punk was saying about the Young Bucks, and they kind of said it too. They're like, "Oh, really? You're gonna go there?" He's like, "Yeah, except it's me saying it this time instead of the other guy." which obviously references CM Punk. CM Punk is the mask guy confirmed.
Oh my god!
Anyways, says that they're gonna face each other for the number one contender match for the TNT titles. Sorry, AEW tag team titles. Sorry about that. But yeah, got fired to see that. Can't wait. I think Omega and Jericho are gonna win, but we'll see. Is that match next week?
I don't know if I don't even know when it was, but I know they said like if the Young Bucks said if they win that Omega can't team up with Jericho anymore. That's like one of the stipulations they said.
Yeah, exactly. I think Omega and Jericho are gonna win, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with them or the Young Bucks.
I guess they're gonna do like another elite breakup storyline like they do every year.
Yeah, we'll see. For real. Then they break up and then get back together. It's like, what the hell?
I don't want them to break up. They should stay the same. But anyways, besides the point, we had Keith Lee versus Samoa Joe. What do you think of that match?
The meat versus meat.
Yeah, it was good.
That was a good.
I liked it. It was a good match. Really good match.
Ring of Honor TV Championship. He was defending it.
And then Joe ended up picking up the win against Keith Lee, which we all kind of assumed was going to happen. I kind of wanted Keith Lee to win. I wanted Keith Lee to win. And what happened after the match, he should have won.
Yeah, we'll say like that. Well, he went on the mic. He said he's not here for that title. He's here for the AEW title and Max. So he vacated.
Well, Samoa Joe said that.
Samoa Joe vacated the ROH TV Championship,
which I thought was the dumbest.
Which, if you're gonna do that, what's the point? You'd rather just make Keith Lee win.
It was
and if you didn't want Joe to get pinned, somehow make a triple threat or something. There's so many things you can do if you don't want the actual guy to win.
It was so stupid. I was really annoyed by it because, like,
makes no sense.
First of all, it shows that you kind of just don't believe in Keith Lee. It also shows that ROH is basically nothing. Like, you kind of just like undermine ROH.
Yeah,
basically,
I do agree that they kind of gotta calm down with the ROH on
AEW. No, I 100% agree.
Like,
but
it's too much.
You just undermine ROH. Like, you basically just said like, screw that promotion by him giving it up. Like, it makes no sense. Why not just him lose it to Keith Lee?
Yeah, and
it doesn't.
Keith Lee on.
I don't know. It's so dumb. It was really dumb.
Yeah, then they could have
really dumb decision.
I actually want to why because Keith Lee's actually in the middle of a feud with what's that? I forgot his name. Something Taylor.
So.
No, but I'm saying they're both on ROH, so why not have Keith Lee win the title?
It doesn't make any sense.
So that can build in that feud. It makes
I agree.
I
don't know.
Keith Shane Taylor, I think his name is.
Yeah, Keith Lee should have won. It was so dumb that Samoa Joe
that would have fit right into that story
and then just dropped it. It makes no freaking sense. And like you said, it could have been a triple threat where Samoa Joe didn't even take that.
But it don't matter. Like Keith Lee's in the middle of a feud with Shane Taylor, who's on Ring of Honor. Yeah. So why not just have him win the title and make that?
That would have been a fire thing. Triple threat: Shane Taylor, Keith Lee, Samoa Joe.
Doesn't even have to be like Keith Lee could have beat Samoa Joe and then bring that title Ring of Honor.
I don't know. It was just so dumb.
But they don't want Samoa Joe to lose. They're making him look like really strong.
Yeah, but it also undermined Keith Lee and
at the
TV
same
title.
time.
It was so that's the thing that annoyed me on this episode. It made no sense for him to just win and then drop it. Some people liked it, but I thought it was just stupid.
Who's the Ring of Honor champion? I forgot who won.
ROH champion? Oh crap! They beat Claudio. Yeah, it was Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, Eddie Kingston.
Which is a great champion.
So not fully on the right. Like Eddie Kingston's still our ROH champion.
Yeah. But still, like you kind of just undermine that title.
They didn't get the TV championship.
It was so dumb. I don't know.
They'll have like a little thing.
Yeah.
On Ring of Honor.
Let's just move on from that because it just made me so angry. We had Red Velvet finally return, face Julia Hart, and Julia Hart ended up picking up the win.
Yeah.
Just a little thing to just mention because there was a little stare down between Julia Hart and Sky Blue right after the match. They've been having stare downs for the past couple weeks.
Her and then Willow also been getting.
Yeah, Willow was involved. Was it
Chris Statlander?
Yeah, Chris Statlander is involved as well.
Which we'll get into on Collision. What happened there?
Yeah, because it was a good match there for the one contendership. We'll talk about that on Collision. But yeah. Main event time was Jay White versus Mark Briscoe. Jay White ended up picking up the win. It was obviously he was supposed to win.
But that was a good match.
It was a good match.
Mark Briscoe looked good.
Very good match. Jay wins. Of course, MJF comes out to hype up match. Basically, yelling at Jay White. He tried to attack him from behind, but he ended up leaving the ring. And then, of course, backstage,
he attacked him with the ring.
yeah. He took out the ring. He was going to hit him, but they didn't get a chance to. But backstage, as this is occurring, the Acclaim are getting destroyed by the Masked Men again. The Masked Men are back.
Yeah.
Beat the crap out of the Acclaim, threw them through glass.
Shows the dude in the devil mask.
Yeah. And that kind of just confirms it's not MJF.
No,
like,
yeah, definitely.
But everybody knew that. But I mean, like
everybody knew that. But
yeah.
Bullet Club goes like, "Oh, that is MJF."
No, like why the heck would he attack the Acclaim? It makes no sense.
So even that has nothing to do with MJF. Also, like it's not like somebody he knows then because he's in good with the Acclaim. So why would he want it?
Yeah, but it's somebody antagonizing MJF.
So they thought, yeah, I know, but they thought like it was either MJF or somebody he's working with. Obviously, it's none of that.
Well, like I said, it could still be Adam Cole.
Well, yeah, but
a lot of people were saying jokingly that it could be Jack Perry because he threw this Anthony Bowens through real glass. Remember the real glass comment?
Yeah,
so, some people would say it was Jack
Perry. They're so petty.
Yeah, I don't want it to be Jack Perry.
I won't be mad if it is, but he's a good wrestler.
I think that's a waste. Like I feel like it needs to be like either like a major name returning, aka CM Punk, or like a debut of a guy. Yeah, exactly.
Well, Jack Perry still has to do something,
or something involved in the story.
It's been a while since we see him. I want to see Jack Perry back.
Though. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but eventually he'll return. But yeah, I think it has to be CM Punk, or it has to be like a freaking, I don't know, like a major guy who's debuting, such as like maybe Dolph Ziggler, or somebody involved in the storyline, such as Adam Cole, and then Roderick Strong and the Kingdom as the other people jumping everybody.
I was gonna say, imagine if it was Roderick Strong. That would be hilarious.
Just one day he shows up and he has a mask, but he's also wearing a neck brace.
No, he doesn't have to wear it because he's obviously faking the neck injury. But it could just him all along.
Yeah, I don't know.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be pretty cool.
Taking out MJF's friends. He's like, you took my best friend.
Yeah, you took my best friend. I'm gonna take out all of your best friends.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? Oh, like MJF ran to the back, obviously, to check on the Acclaim. It was funny. Samoa Joe walked up to him and he's like, "Just looks like you're running out of friends."
Yeah, and just laughed. I don't know. I'm excited again for the rematch between MJF and Samoa Joe. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
Also, we have MJF versus Jay White. Then we also building MJF and Joe. Where does Wardlow fit into all this? It's just like
he's.
I don't know what they're doing. Was he even on Diamond? I don't think I saw.
I don't think he was on this episode. No.
It's like I don't get what they're doing with him either.
Well,
he wants MJF, but then he just doesn't show up a week. I don't know. It's like weird.
He was only out for 1 week. It's fine. I think it's fine. I mean, like he's just dominating everybody right now.
There's too many people going out there. MJF is like.
I like it that way. I still like it that way.
No, it's not bad. It's just like he can't do nothing until he faces MJF. Basically, it's like
I like it. I still like it. I still like the three different people going after MJF storyline. I think it's great. That's
real. Everybody's always going after a champion in any sport. So
it makes perfect sense to me. I like it. So far, it's being booked pretty well. I think. I agree that like Wardlow should have been on this episode and probably destroyed like an actual guy, like on the roster instead of just a jobber. But I guess we'll hopefully see him next week. But yeah, that was basically it for Dynamite. It's pretty stacked Dynamite though, and it leaves you with more questions as to who the heck the masked guy is.
Oh
yeah, because they basically just confirmed right there and then it's not MJF.
And Full Gear is this Saturday.
Hopefully,
so we're gonna find out.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that we finally get who the heck the masked guy is.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like a very watched like pay-per-view.
Yeah,
everybody wants to know who that is. So
yeah, we'll see. I'm really excited for it. But anyways, that was basically it for AEW Dynamite. We can finally get into AEW Collision. Okay, let's finally get into the AEW Collision review. Pretty short review, I think.
This one's gonna be really short.
What do you think of Collision?
I mean, for being short, it was pretty good. It wasn't like we had some good storylines on it.
Yeah, it's better than last week.
It's getting better. Let's say that. They're still not.
I don't want to say it's getting better because, like we said that a couple weeks ago, and then it went right back to being trash last week. So
I mean, we'll say it's shit.
No, we'll just say it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Like I said, make Swerve top baby face on that. Well, not baby face. It can be anything.
But yeah, let's just get into what happened on Collision because it wasn't really like much, but it was pretty decent matches, I guess. Daniel Garcia versus Andrade was, of course, the leadoff match. That match actually got a lot of screen time. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was a good match.
And Andrade was with CJ Perry. So it looks like she finally picked up a wrestler to manage. And that's perfect because remember we said Andrade needs a manager.
And then that's going to build the feud, first Andrade, let's say he beat Daniel Garcia. It was a good match.
He beat Daniel Garcia. Great match.
We saw Miro watching from the back, and I was hoping, I'm like, that builds a feud. Andrade and Miro, like I've been saying, Collision needs feuds. Like they should be having random matches. They need actual storylines that can build a feud right on Collision. You don't even have to
just keep it on Collision.
Keep it on Collision. A feud between the two promos, like matches. They can have like a 3 matches. They don't even have to be
2-3 matches. It'll be fire. More than enough.
It's a perfect thing because his wife is the other dude's manager. It's perfect. You can make a really good storyline.
Really good storyline. I want to see more of Miro because I just love Miro. Miro's great.
That's what I'm saying.
So I can't wait for that. Of course, Andrade picked up the win as he should. CJ Perry was in the ring with him afterwards. Very happy that he won.
Yeah, you see Miro was just pissed.
Miro was
not pissed. He was actually just like staring. He wasn't even having that face. He was just
He was just observing, I guess. Observing.
Like, yeah, that's my wife.
But yeah, let's just move on from there. We had Dalton Castle versus Nick Wayne. Oh my God. I love Dalton Castle. Dalton Castle's great. More Dalton Castle. But yeah, Nick Wayne ended up actually picking up the win with Christian Cage at his side.
Yeah, his stepdad,
his little stepdad, very proud of him.
A hug.
Yeah, he was super proud. So dumb, but yeah, like seeing Christian Cage. Give us more Christian Cage, of course. After this, we can talk about the fire promo between Hangman announcing that the match versus Swerve is going to be a Texas Death Match.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a perfect way to end the story. Perfect.
Come on, Swerve.
I'm hoping Swerve wins. I'm a huge fan of Hangman. Yeah. Hangman's one of my favorite wrestlers, but still, I want Swerve to win.
Like I've been saying, my heart, I want Swerve to win, but I feel like they don't want Adam Page to lose 2 in a row. So it's we'll see what they do.
I feel like Swerve. I don't know. Swerve needs this win more than Adam Page.
It's like a yes and no for that question though, because it's
I don't know.
Hangman's gonna lose again. He hasn't been winning anything lately at all. So it's think about it. It's for either way, if either lose, they're gonna lose something.
I don't know.
And if whoever wins, gonna gain.
Yeah, but Hangman could build himself up faster because he's already a world champion. Whereas Swerve hasn't won anything other than the tag title, so he needs his win more if you want to build him up to be a top star. Which he is a top star. He has charisma. He has the mic skills, and he's an amazing wrestler. Always puts on match of the night contenders.
He's in a faction, everybody who's always in a faction is always pretty cool.
Yeah, he's the leader of the faction.
They come out and he comes out freaking Prince on the dance and it's perfect.
He has an amazing song. So come on now.
And that's him on the song, him rapping.
Yeah, it's him rapping. But yeah.
I didn't even know he came out with an album. I saw on Spotify. It came out months ago. He has a whole album.
Yeah, he has a whole album out.
It's actually pretty good. I actually listened to some of it.
I haven't listened to it yet. I should pretty good. Probably listen to it. But yeah, of course, Swerve, please win that match. I really hope he does. But anyways, after that we had Roderick Strong versus Darius Martin. I love Roderick Strong.
Throwaway match, but Roderick was a good match. Well, good destroyed by Roderick Strong. His finisher is fire.
Yeah, I love that finisher. Of course, after he wins, he goes right back into the chair.
To get his glasses, get his neck brace.
Yeah, screaming.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's so funny.
But it was funny. The commentators saying inspiration.
Yeah,
and I was what an advocate for No Neck November.
Yeah, great advocate. Exactly who wanted to the front page for No Neck November. Gotta love Roddy, of course, with that little neck brace.
Hilarious. But finally, at least he got a win, and he wrestled.
Yeah, hopefully he gets more matches. It seems like he is after the promo he had on Dynamite.
He's in good shape.
Yeah,
he can build himself easily.
On Dynamite, he was saying that he's going to show everybody who he is again, which everybody knows he's an amazing wrestler. On the indie scene in ROH and when he was in NXT, being the North American champion, putting on banger matches there. I can't wait for him to put on banger matches. Keep on Collision too. Collision needs the freaking the numbers, so please.
So after that, we had the House of Black promo.
Yeah, House
of Black. Fire promo. Obviously, you had Malachi Black saying that they're going to challenge Ricky Starks and Big Bill for the AEW Tag Team Championships at Full Gear.
I hope he wins.
It's going to be fire.
Please win. I really hope so.
And then we also had Julia Hart talking, saying if she won, she was going to fight Willow on
So the main event was Julia Hart versus Willow.
Was that that was before the main event, the co-main event, right?
Oh yeah. Sorry,
that was the co-main event. But she said, if she beat her, she'll face Chris Statlander for the TBS Championship, which she did. She beat Willow.
Yeah, it was the number one contender match. It was a good match too.
Yeah, really. Willow actually lasted a couple. It lasted a while too. They had a couple commercials in between.
Yeah, no, it's good. Keep booking the women's division like that, and you'll have a pretty decent women's division there. But I'm a big fan.
That's the one thing we say. Yeah, the women's division is not booked great in AEW so far.
Yeah, but so far this storyline has been really good. So just keep building it like this, and you're fine. Willow, I'm a huge fan of her. She's a great wrestler, great face, and she's just great overall.
Yeah.
She put on a fantastic match against Julia Hart, and Julia Hart, as we said a couple weeks ago, has been getting really, really good in the ring.
Yeah, I hope I picked the last time when she lost to Chris. When she lost, that ended her 26 match win streak.
I think she's gonna win this time.
Hopefully she wins. I pick her again. But.
Yeah, so Julia Hart's gonna run it back with Chris Statlander at Full Gear. Finally, I think she's gonna win. But we'll see.
And then you got obviously House of Black versus Ricky. You said they hope they win the titles, right?
Yeah, because I want Malachi to just do something.
Yeah,
Please,
that's true.
give him something.
Doesn't even need the tag team titles. Like you said, we want a singles run.
I want a singles title run with him. I want him to win to the
at least international championship.
I want him to win that.
Yeah,
but we'll see. Yeah, of course. Then it led to the main event, which was Darby Allin, Sting, and Adam Copeland versus the Righteous and Lance Archer, which was like the newly formed team under Jake the Snake.
Yeah, that was a good match, but
yeah,
you know they might win.
Yeah, we already knew that.
I actually like the Righteous. I like how they come out with the entrance doing the snap. Like we were talking about, like they can be like a recruit more people, get like a little faction going. Like
I like the Righteous too.
It's just
like I said, like there's something there, and they just need to discover it.
They need a lot of time. Yeah.
Yeah, but I like them with Lance Archer too.
Lance Archer is just like,
I just don't like that Lance Archer lost again.
Yeah, he's just be destroying people and then loses. Like we said, remember he destroyed Darby Allin was so taped up. Apparently he messed up something in the shoulder.
So dumb that he lost that match. So
he destroyed Darby Allin, then just lost one move in the end.
I also don't like.
It was kind of remember when Shinsuke fought Seth Rollins and Shinsuke destroyed him when he lost in the end. It was like that.
Yeah, that was stupid. But yeah, the Righteous, I kind of don't like that they lost their first match as their faction. Like the faction.
It makes no sense when they
do
that.
I mean, like it is Darby, Sting, and Adam Copeland. Like once you have them three together, you already know they're gonna win. Like come on now, this is pretty obvious.
And then so that leaves Darby Allin, Sting, Copeland. Obviously they're facing Christian Cage and Luchasaurus
and Nick Wayne.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fire match. I can't wait for that.
Is that a regular match or is that like a no
I think it's just a regular match.
Yeah, I don't remember,
but that's at Full Gear. Really excited for that. Full Gear stacked.
Yeah, we'll do our picks.
Yeah, we'll do our picks. So you definitely see that. But I can't wait for that. Full Gear is gonna be freaking action packed.
Yep. That's why I like this next couple of weeks. We got Full Gear, then we got another pay per view, Survivor Series.
Yeah, we got Survivor Series. It's gonna be a pretty eventful couple of weeks. But yeah, that was basically AEW Collision. Like I said, it was decent. It wasn't anything small, crazy.
But they all lead to really good.
Yeah, pretty good
storylines.
But yeah, that was basically it. Of course, like, comment, and subscribe like always. Very excited to bring you a second episode right after this. It comes out tomorrow. It's on top 5 wrestlers that we both believe, so each that we believe that can beat Roman Reigns and finally dethrone him. There's probably some wild answers in there. Who knows? We'll freaking see. We don't even know our list yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. Love you guys again. Like, comment, subscribe, and thank you again. Take care. Peace.